I would say my first job with the Stahlbach company was my first and best experience, and it has helped me propel myself to where I am today.
Well, I would say probably the biggest influence on where I am today came from a previous position that I was lucky enough to hold at Sinclair College, working really with some of our most vulnerable students. I was a part of a program called the Completion by Design Initiative, and we were one of 3 states nationwide who really tried to tackle the issue of low-income college completion.
I started in human resources as a fluke job in a bank when I was in high school, and because of that job, decided that that was a great path for me and went to school for human resources, and I've always worked in that role.
I knew I wanted to be an attorney for a long time, but I didn't know what kind of attorney I wanted to be until well into my career. So it took about 10 years of trying to be a trial lawyer and doing litigation before I realized that my preference was on the planning side and working with business owners to build great businesses.
When somebody asked me to join as a volunteer with the YMCA, because just a few years before that I had commented to a colleague that a friend of mine had secured my dream job at the YMCA. So it was when I was volunteering.
The last book I read was The Shack, which is actually coming out in a movie now, so it's an outstanding book. Recommend it to anyone.
Probably the most significant book that I've read recently related to my work is called Summer Melt. And Summer Melt is a phenomenon where students who have perfectly good intentions of going to college sometimes have things come up in their lives during the summer between their senior year of high school and their first year of college. And so we're trying to really impact or make a dent on the phenomenon known as Summer Melt. And we're making some headway. That's the good news. There's things that can be done to help with certain situations.
I read mystery novels. They are like popcorn for the brain for me. So I am now rereading the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy. I love that kind of stuff.
I try to look for independent thinkers, people who can work proactively with little supervision that can help any team that I'm on.
Hire a smart person and teach them how to do the job that's open.
The most important miss that happened in my life was I didn't get to meet my grandfather on my mother's side. So if I was able to go back in time and meet my grandfather and really get some guidance from him, I think I've always been told we are much alike. And so I think having his advice and guidance would have been great to get me to where I am today.
So I'm gonna go with a future event that may be a little strange, but I think the event that I will witness will be when we can double the number of low-income youth who are going to college.
I would have to say Modern Family, because we are kind of very forward-thinking, very much in today. We have a good time, and everybody's great to be around.
Possibly The Office, because there's all sorts of different personalities there, but they all end up really caring for each other.
The Office. Just because I think that there's somebody like those characters in every place that you work, and there's somebody like the people I work with at the Y in every place as well.
Hands down, The Office. My business partner is absolutely the funniest guy I've ever met, and the episodes of Office that I've seen is exactly how we kind of run our office in a very lighthearted way, a lot of jokes, and we take things very easy.